Hey guys, it's Jacqueline with Stage Right Secrets, and I'm here with Drake. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Good. Okay, so first of all, we're at the Windy City Smokeout after party. I am a vegan. I don't know my meat, so what is good barbecue? I've actually never had any.
Good barbecue is about time, and
Okay.
the time is what I mean by that is how much time you spend smoking it at a low, very, very low temperature. So 150, 200 degrees, and using the correct wood, which is hickory, in my opinion. And good barbecue, good chicken, everything is to me. It's how much time you put into it and how slow you cook it.
Okay. Do you make barbecue?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah. Well, I'm from the South. I'm
Yeah,
from
you're from
Alabama.
the South, so.
So you either, I mean, everybody makes barbecue.
Everybody makes barbecue. Okay, so I have to go to Alabama or the South in general and just try some barbecue there.
Yeah.
Okay. We've seen your live show before, and you are probably the only artist we've actually seen to have a signature stomp.
Yeah.
So how did that start? Just like, I'm just going to start stomping, and then you just perfected your craft?
You know, I don't think I really even knew I was doing it at first.
Yeah.
I didn't think about it. I didn't, it's just something that comes out. I'm left-footed. I'm right-handed, but I'm left-footed. So it's always my left, is my go-to stomping foot. But it's just I think I grew up around it. You know? People stomping and clapping and having a good time. And then I started, touring around and getting on these stages where you could get a good, good resonating sound out of stomping, and so I've always just kind of let the spirit take control of that, and start playing music and stomping.
All right, so go-to stomp. How do you do it for people who don't have rhythm, like myself?
Yeah, it's just, so you'd be like,
I'm wearing flip-flops, guys. This is great.
Get it on down the river. Oh, get it on down the sea. Oh, baby, get it on down the river. Darling, won't you take a look at me? I've got that funky time music in my left hand. I got the funky time music in my right. Oh, won't you get it on down the river, baby, darling, won't you love me tonight?
Damn! Yes!
That's it.
Amazing. Okay. So we have a couple fan questions for you.
Cool, let's do it.
One of them, you have your own race car with your name on it. We know you performed at one of the races. I'm not really with NASCAR, but you performed at one of the races, right?
No, is that one of the Indy races?
Indy races, okay.
Scott Borchetta, the president of our label, he used to race cars.
Yeah.
And he spelled race car backwards. What's race car backwards? Okay. But he had this connection in the IndyCar circuit. And had this really cool driver, and just one thing led to another, and he put my name and logo on the back of the car. It was in Birmingham, and I sang the national anthem there.
That's
So
awesome.
yeah, it was really cool. It was a really cool experience.
Have you gotten to drive a race car before or no?
I have not. I have not got to drive a race car, but I would love to.
Are you a good driver?
I'm a phenomenal driver.
Okay. Well, you should try it out here in Chicago.
My record, no kidding. I drove. I rode in here, but man, this Chicago, you got to get aggressive, huh?
We're very aggressive here, and we adore your Freestyle Fridays. And you almost kind of rap in a way. So, can you do a rap right now for us?
Absolutely. Well, let me clarify. Like, I grew up in the back seat, and just kind of spitting stuff and rhyming things and doing things, and my mom kind of started encouraging me to do that.
That's awesome.
And the freestyle Fridays that I have on my Facebook, they were it's just an organic thing that happened. But so I'm in Chicago now, right? So I'll kind of explain my day. My day started in Madison, Wisconsin. So I would be like, well, I started this day in Madison, darling, it felt mighty fine, because the humidity up here it ain't so damn high. But I got a good rhythm in my left hand, darling, and I got a good stomp, you see. I'm in Chicago, Illinois, and baby, it's alright with me. Come on down to Joe's, baby, the smoke's rolling, everybody knows my name. You got the D-R-A-K in that big fire band. Come on down to Joe's, my darling. No, it's gonna be so fun. Oh, I can't wait to see you, little bitty darling. I can't wait to see you, hon.
This has been the best interview so far I think I've ever done, honestly.
Well, good.
Just got serenaded. Yes. Okay.
That's how you freestyle.
I wish I had the talent. All I know is that we have deep dish pizza here, and I can't rhyme pizza with anything. So that's pretty much my first rap interview.
You gotta half rhyme it, like.
Half rhyme it. Okay.
I'll show you.
Okay. Pizza. All right. So you're going on tour with Little Big Town. That's so exciting.
It is.
And everyone seems to have that one crazy tour story. So what is yours?
I went a couple of years ago on the Little Big Town, not Little Big Town, but the Country Throwdown tour with Willie Nelson and Jamie Johnson, Randy Houser, Lee Brice, Lucas Nelson, a lot of us, Brantley Gilbert.
Yeah.
And we had an RV, an old RV that we borrowed, from some guy that, from a good friend of ours that was just stupid enough to let us borrow it. And my dad was driving down the backside of the Continental Divide, down the backside of the Rocky Mountains, and it was like 2 o'clock in the morning, and we had all been drinking, and I was asleep in the back, and he had put the, he had stood on the brakes so much that they got so hot that the back tires caught on fire, and the whole bus was like smoked out. And like, I remember my wife now, she woke me up and she was like, get up, the bus is on fire. So that was probably the craziest story.
So what else do you have coming up? I know you have a lot of tour dates promoting your single.
Yep. So we've got this incredible buzz going around about It Feels Good, the single, and we've got the Freestyle Fridays going on our socials, and I've just recently become really vigilant of how being active on socials really helps you. I don't know why I've just now realized that. But I spend a lot of time out there with fans and spend a lot of time on my socials. So it's been really good. But the Little Big Town tour is coming up. We pride ourselves on our live show, and we pride ourselves on playing 150 to 200 dates a year. And we've been doing it a long time. So we're reaping the benefits of some of the seeds that we've sown, and it feels really good. And just come to a live show and look us up at drakewhite.com and look for us at a town around you. And we're working on a really cool album called Spark that should be out in the first of next year.
So exciting. Okay, and you're a songwriter. So where's the weirdest place you've written a song or had an idea?
The weirdest I mean, I've had ideas everywhere from the bathroom to some of the weirdest places. You get inspiration everywhere. I mean, funerals are pretty weird to get inspiration, but actually they're not. I mean, because if you think about how epic that is, you live and you die. So anyway, I mean, gyms are a lot of, steam rooms, beaches. I don't know. It's an interesting question. There's really not a weird spot to get inspired. I think you just go out there and you take everything in, and I have to concentrate now, and I kind of pride myself on being quiet, listening. And I know my band will be like, yeah, right, but because I am so vocal, but if you just be quiet for a second, listen to the birds and listen to the way that the earth is spinning and kind of the vibrations of nature, I mean, that's where I get inspired. And so I think that's a pretty peculiar way to look at it, but I pride myself in being a little bit of left of center. Okay.
And when you write a song, who's the first person you play it for?
I play a lot of songs for my wife. I mean, when I get finished with a song, I always bring it to her, and she listens to nearly every song that I write. Excuse me, my band. Excuse me. They very critical, very honest. So my wife and my band.